Speedy Hire. It's the UK's largest tool and equipment hire company. We're a 350 million turnover a year company, and we have an average invoice value of around about £40. So there's a lot of invoices that we have going through the system each month. AX is a fantastic fit with enterprise, and it really gives us that scalability and that flexibility to mould with our business processes. We looked at AX really because of the price point of it was a much more competitive than an SAP or an Oracle, and we've managed to get a full-blown ERP but at a price that's much more competitive. We really needed to make sure that we were getting the best out of the assets that we had, and AX really helped us make some decisions in terms of where the assets were, how heavily they were being utilised, whether we could ship them around the country to get them to more strategic points, and to have that level of information at our fingertips really saved us an awful lot of money, and we're now getting far better return on investment on the assets that we're buying. In 2007, we were spending probably around about £50 million a year on new equipment, and after we'd done AX, we managed to around about half the amount that we were spending on new equipment. Essentially, we're an asset management company. We have our assets and customer assets that we're managing, and so to be able to see where any asset is at any time, who it's been rented out to, and then look at the financials behind that, to be able to do that very quickly and easily is incredibly powerful for us, and AX really provides us with that. It's certainly increased the productivity, and it makes decision making far quicker and far more agile for us as a business. I have people coming up to me on a weekly basis saying, right, we'd like to change the way the business works slightly, we'd like to charge for this service or add products automatically when we are checking out at the end of a transaction and things like that. And the flexibility and the speed that we can bring those to market really gives us that competitive advantage that we have. The bigger customers that we deal with have certain terms and conditions and ways of working they may want. So it's really very important that when we're entering into those negotiations that the IT department can back up the promises that are being made by the account managers, and it's a really powerful story then to get IT involved in those negotiations. We're really going in there leading with AX as one of our competitive advantages, and we're winning a number of deals off the back of that. We're currently undertaking a supplier rationalization program, so we started off, I think, around about 30,000 suppliers. We got that down relatively quickly to 20, and we're now getting down much lower than that. And AX is really giving us the power to have a look at what we're spending with them, and we can now get bigger buying power with those guys, and that really helps us to get the deals that we're looking for. Speedy is an incredibly dynamic, fast-paced, fast-changing business. So we do need to have a solution where we can get changes in relatively quickly at a reasonable cost, and AX really does empower us to do that.